So please,
Why?
because it's distracting me.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
If you're dating somebody who's autistic, you've got to understand that when it comes down to doing the Mickey Ficky, you all might not take the most linear path to getting there. So you've had a long day, you come home to your partner, it's time to do the Mickey Ficky, but before you all can get started, your partner might get distracted by the lights, the sounds, the textures of the bed sheets, the objects in the way. And the thing I like about this video is the guy clearly understands who his autistic wife is. So instead of him being frustrated or instead of it turning into an argument, he's laughing with her. He's probably been through this before. So just understand that if you're dating somebody with certain special sensory needs, it may take a while to get to the Mickey Ficky, but keep your mood in check. We're going to get there in time. Just got to be a little bit patient.
All right, let's talk about it. How do neurospicy people enjoy spicy time? This is one of my favorite videos that I've made, and let's go into the comment section and see what people said. Shannon said, I cannot, with the big light on. It's pretty hard to do the Mickey Ficky with a lot of lights on, and I can second what Shannon is saying. Maybe some people enjoy it, but with a lot of lights on, that can be sensory overload and overwhelming. Charity says, holy crap, I am a 51-year-old woman. I have not been diagnosed with autism or ADHD, but I'm in therapy and on meds for anxiety, panic attacks, and depression. Charity, I'm not diagnosing you, but the majority of adults who get diagnosed with ADHD often present to the clinic with symptoms of anxiety and or depression, which is why a lot of women who have ADHD and are diagnosed later in life were misdiagnosed with something first. So Charity, I'm not saying that you were misdiagnosed. I don't know you, but I'm just saying, I just felt like I had to interject and add that. But to continue seeing what Charity said, the more I watch and read, the more I'm convinced I'm neurodivergent. The wheels are turning, huh? The wheels are turning. A coworker was working on something really close to me recently. It was too much for me. I'm sure it probably doesn't help that I'm a Sigma male and most girl talk annoys the shit out of me. Sounds pretty neurodivergent, Charity. I'm not diagnosing you, but sounds pretty neurodivergent. You might be a part of the neurospicy family. Ashley says, I'm autistic and my partner has ADHD. This is very relatable. And Richard, wow, look at this comment. Richard said, is it just me or is this kind of like taking care of a child? The sexual part notwithstanding, everything has to be perfectly suited to their comfort before they engage. The lighting, the texture of the sheets, noise, etc. Richard, that's a great comment. And my community and my comment section is a safe space for everybody to get their thoughts out. It could feel, for the neurotypical person in the relationship, it could feel like you're having to baby your partner. And it's just good to get those words out and to communicate this. So that way the neurodivergent person can speak up for themselves and they can figure out how they can express themselves without feeling like a basket case. Because it could feel like you're having to child-proof your environment. Kind of like when you have a 2-year-old running around, you have to make sure you put certain things up because you know the kid's gonna take it and put it into their mouth. Likewise, if you're dating somebody who's neurospicy, you may need to make sure that the lights aren't too bright. You might have to make sure that the music isn't too loud, and that's just the sensory environment that they prefer. And likewise, you may have some sensory sensitivities and things that don't vibe with you, and your partner can make those accommodations, but it's important to ask your partner what type of accommodations they need. And more than likely, you'll need some accommodations too. They might not be like this, but to give your partner a safe space where they can say everything that they need is going to be cathartic for both sides. You both got to get it out, and the goal is to get to the spicy time. So we have to make sure that we're all heard and that we can express ourselves. So Richard, I'm not even mad at your comment. I'm just happy that you're able to get out what you had to say.